Okay, for one, Happy New Year's to everyone.
Happy New Year.
Okay. I call this meeting to order and declare quorum present. Would everybody please rise for the pledge of allegiance to the flag of our country, and please remain standing for a moment of silence for our military. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May be seated. And this is a reorganization meeting of the Mayor and Council of the Borough of New Gardens held on January 7, 2020. This meeting has been advertised in one newspaper, the Daily Record, in compliance with the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. The clerk will read the statement of determination as follows.
All council people have been sworn in prior to the meeting tonight. A statement of determination from the Board of Canvassers relative to an election held in the Borough of Victory Gardens on the 5th day of November 2019. Vera Cheatham, James R. Glass for Borough Council for 3-year terms, and Kendall Hedgepath, Borough Council, unexpired 2-year terms. I do hereby certify that the foregoing is a true, full, and correct statement of the determination of the Board of Canvassers therein mentioned.
Can a minute say 3-year for all of us?
It's not.
Yeah, no, but that's what it says here.
Okay, 2 years for Kendall.
Okay. A roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham? Here. Councilman Glass?
Here.
Councilwoman Hedgepath? Here. Councilwoman White? Here. Councilman Lorenzo?
Present.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
Present.
Okay, council to elect one of its own as council president for the year 2020.
I nominate Councilwoman Hedgepath.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
Yes.
The clerk will read the resolutions appointing borough attorney for. Sure. Council, I'd like to go out of regular of business so we can hear some words from Senator Bucco. Council,
Motion.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
And Assemblywoman Dunn just joined me,
Yeah.
your new Assemblywoman. I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. And I just look forward to continuing to work with you throughout this year.
Thank you.
We've got an awful lot to get accomplished, but I think working together we will certainly get that done. So, Mayor, whatever you need, I've always been at your service.
Thank you, sir.
And I think the Assemblywoman is looking to, hit the ground running as well. She's already been in Trenton, for a few voting sessions, and, she's been impressive down there, as, I hear from my former Assembly colleagues. And I'd just like to say that, for me, tonight is a little difficult, being that, this is a year of firsts for me. You know, usually my dad and I were here together and traveled around together.
Sorry about that.
Sorry for your loss.
So,
He was a great man.
pulling into the parking lot tonight, I thought a little bit about that. Thought about him a couple of years ago yelling at me because I wasn't parking, I was driving his car and I wasn't parking it in the right spot. But those memories will last forever for me. So, thank you.
He was good to our town.
Thank you.
Always
Thank you,
remember.
yes. Let me tell you, you know, for a little town, he instilled in me from the day that I got elected. He was like, don't you ever forget about Victory Gardens. Make sure. And I can tell you this, I think I've made every one of your reorganization meetings since I've been elected. And I will continue to do that. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Or?
I for sure parked in the wrong space, but next year I'll have it right. Actually, pardon my tardiness, I was coming up from Trenton today. But yes, it's a very exciting time. I'm very excited to represent you, serve you. You may know my background a little bit, but I was most recently the district director for Congressman Freelandheisen. Same message, you know, you don't forget Victory Gardens, small but mighty. And we often had to deal with postal issues, which I won't have to do in my role as Assemblywoman, but I would always be happy to facilitate anything that you might need. So yeah, I look forward to working with you, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you for your service, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to you.
Just would like to shake
Do you have
your
one
hand.
of your cards?
You
I
read
have
my
your
mind.
number,
You
so
read
you
my
need your
read my
card.
mind. I will leave some cards
Great.
behind.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep
And
up
now
the
we'll
good
leave
work.
you to get on with your meeting so you can get done.
We got more to go
Thank
through,
you.
huh?
You don't wanna stay and listen tonight? Yeah, she's busy.
I'll leave some cards.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We know them, we know the president.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, you too.
Whatever works, right?
Okay, so you're just waiting.
One for the administrator.
Oh,
you're.
The middle was our administrator.
Oh.
Thank you.
Any more questions answered?
She's the boss.
We're going to hide the
That's the only reason why we dressed up.
I think they're going to unveil his portrait next week in Washington. So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like a motion to go back into the regular order of business.
So motion to go back into the regular order of business.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The clerk will read the resolution appointing the borough attorney for the year.
I gave everybody a copy of the resolution, so you know to read
Okay.
them.
All right.
But it's, for the 2020, it's Bill Feintuff from the firm of Feintuff, Forward and Feintuff.
Any motion, council?
Motion.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilwoman Cheatham? Yes. Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White? Yes. Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
Yes.
Appointing of the borough engineers for the year 2020. Okay.
Okay, so it's Nishavaki and Company, and it's Mon Lee, who's sitting in our audience. She just wanted to make sure she was here for tonight. and against Nishiwakia. Since Bill is retired, Mom has taken over.
Motion?
Second?
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
You all have
you.
my card, and feel free to contact me anytime. I look forward to working with all of you.
Thank you, Lon.
Thank you.
Aye.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night.
Good night. Okay, appointing the borough engineers for the year 2020.
Okay, it is Leon Hall from Anderson and Densler.
Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
No.
Appointing emergency management coordinator.
The Emergency Management Coordinator is the mayor, and it's from January 1st of 2020 to December 31st of 2022.
Motion?
Second?
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
Yes.
Execution of the cash management plan with borough 2020.
Yep, everybody has a copy of the report, and, this is as Joe, our finance officer, gave it to us.
Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
I have a question with this. Should I ask the question now or after?
I guess now.
Yeah, no.
Okay. And now, this pastor, the investment that he does,
Mhm.
do we know what he's investing at? Because we haven't get any report from last year
I think
of
he
what the
told
investments
us,
are.
I think he told us what the investments were,
Did he give us any report?
at the last meeting that he was here for, because he was talking about changing a couple banks. And I think he was telling us that we made more in, like the interest and stuff like that.
We never received,
I know was he investing, what bank he investing? My question was that, according with this report, if we ask for a report from him of the investment that he does,
Okay,
should be
yeah,
able to supply that information, I guess, on a monthly basis, or,
okay.
but, so to see what he investing and how much and where.
I don't know if it would be a monthly investment.
Well,
or it'd be a
essentially, yeah.
quarterly. Maybe a quarterly,
It could be either way,
I
but,
think so, yeah.
the plan says monthly, but at least if we can get one or two, of the report,
Mhm.
then so we know what's going on with the, investment. that,
Yeah, I'll tell him that if you wanna have it, yeah.
Yeah, but it's, my thing is yes on this.
Okay. And then, Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
abstain.
Okay, adopted a multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation plan for the borough of 2000, for the year 2020.
And everybody has a copy of that.
Motion?
Second?
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez?
Yes.
Council confirmation of Gerald Flatt as the Animal Control Officer for the year 2020.
So motion.
Second.
Roll call.
I have a
Council.
question. I know we had an issue regarding the hospital they were using, did we get that
Well, Billy can't discuss.
resolved, or
that.
would that have any impact?
No, it won't have any impact on who our animal control is.
No, I mean, would it have any impact on him or where he goes?
We'd still have to have an animal.
We still-
control
Yeah, you
person.
still have to have an animal control officer no matter where they have to go.
Okay, so he has the
He
option
does know
to go
that we have
to other
issues trying to
locations.
find everything, yes.
Okay, yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montes?
Yes.
Council's confirmation of Joe Constantino as Chief Financial Officer
So
for the year
motion.
2020.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montes?
Yes.
No, that's not for this meeting. Next meeting. No.
Planning Board and Adjustment Board.
You have,
Roll call.
you want me to read it or you?
Read it.
Okay.
Class 1, Mayor. Class 2, Barry Colombo. Class 3, James Glass. Class 4, John Segalka. Ann Davis. Diane Fiola. Avis Byfield.
So motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Garcia Montes?
Yes.
No, you're not.
I know, that's what I'm putting with.
Mm-hmm.
Appointments of council members to serve on the following boards for the year 2020. Chairperson is listed first. Administration, Garcia Montes, Hedgepath, and White.
So motion. At the end.
Okay. Public Works, Glass and Lorenzo. Recreation, White and Hedgepath. Emergency Management, myself and Chris Perella. Finance and Budgeting, Glass, Garcia Montes, Lorenzo. Community Development, Cheatham, Hedgepath, and myself. That's it.
So motion.
No,
You say Garcia Montes first, is Hedgepath?
yeah.
So that, well, you
It was
changed.
changed.
Oh, it changed, okay.
Mhm.
Who was?
Well, two and two.
Okay,
Second.
hold on. Okay, RVRSA and Sewer Liaison. John Segalka, Municipal Alliance Liaison. Lorenzo,
So motion.
motion,
Second.
roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montes?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll read the resolution on newspaper publications for legal ads for the year 2020.
And that is, the daily record.
Motion,
Second.
roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo? Councilwoman Garcia Montes?
Yes.
clerk will read the resolution for compliance officer for the borough for the year 2020.
And the person that we're appointing is the same as last year, and that's the mayor.
The motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hitchcock?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Marquez?
Yes.
The clerk will read the resolution for the depository of borough funds for the year 2020.
And that would be the Provident Bank, PNC Bank, New Jersey Cash Management Fund, and the Bank of America.
Motion.
Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hitchcock?
Yes.
Councilwoman White? Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Marquez?
Yes.
Okay, we did, okay, the year, okay, the dates of our meetings. Consideration for the temporary budget for the year 2020.
The total appropriations in the 2019 budget exclusive of any appropriations made for interest and debt redemption charges, capital improvement fund, and public assistance is a sum of $1,433,700. And 26.25% of that is $376,347.
Motion.
Second?
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hitchcock?
Yes.
Councilwoman White? Yes. Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Marquez?
Yes.
The clerk will read the resolution to establish interest on delinquent taxes.
And that's the same as it is every year. Shall not exceed 6% to be charged to a taxpayer with a delinquency in excess of $10,000. And it is 8% per annum on the first $1,500 and 18% per annum on all amounts in excess of $1,500.
And that comes from the state.
Yes.
I know I always bring it up, but I just want, public to know. Motion.
Moved.
Second?
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham? Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hitchcock?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'd like a motion to open the meeting to the public.
The motion to open our meeting to public. For taking minutes.
All in favor?
Jim Janelle, 15 Franklin Road. I have a question regarding the appointment of the attorney. Is his rate, what is his rate gonna be per hour? Because, I mean, you should know that if you receive this contract before appointing him. With other towns, they already know what the amounts are gonna be for the appointment. So, what's his contract read as far as?
You asked the same question
It's the
last
same
year.
as last
Yeah,
year.
but you never give me the answer. You seem to turn around.
Yes,
Everything's the same
I
as
know what you
last
said
year.
last year, but I'm not
But
gonna
I think
repeat
it's
it.
a 2% raise.
I believe, yes.
That's the only thing more that you would
2%
get.
overall.
Yeah, for the year.
Okay, and what about for the engineer?
I believe his is a 2% also.
For everything, across the board?
Yes.
Because I know he has it broken down
Yes,
for
he does.
different things.
I gave
Okay.
everybody a copy of, a couple meetings back of his, what do you call it? Yes.
Schedule,
Breakdown.
Fees.
schedule,
schedule.
okay. What are the things that, like, not in detail, but overall, what is the attorney going to be covering the borough for, other than coming to the meetings and handling miscellaneous municipal stuff like ordinance and things like that? I know it has nothing to do with planning board.
No, we appoint their own attorney.
Well, he has to go to court for us with litigation.
General, right,
We
I
have
understand that
different
part.
things that have been going on for years, so
Okay,
he's
because one-
still doing
No
those.
legal actions.
Yeah.
Well, I remember reading his contract from last year, and it didn't specifically say it that I found. But other towns have the same issue, but they have a separate attorney for it. tax appeals. Because I believe you're required to have a separate attorney for tax appeals unless you're an attorney that knows tax appeals inside and out.
I think they have to go to Morristown for that, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, but the borough needs to have some sort of attorney represent the borough in that regard. Because other towns, they've already appointed tax appeal attorneys to strictly handle tax bills. I'm not talking about cities of Newark or Patterson where they get a lot of them. Even the small towns have a separate attorney to handle tax appeals.
Well, Phil,
Even if there are only 10 of them.
there was a few that we've had in the past, and Phil always went, but Mark goes also, who's our assessor, and they
Well,
are,
he probably would go anyway. because
yeah,
he
usually,
justified it.
you know, Phil just goes in case there's anything that he needs
But is that
to do.
included with his, contract,
No,
that he's gonna do tax appeals? In case you get 20 of them,
no,
so we'd be sure that's part of his contract?
it's not part of the contract.
It's not part of the contract, so.
So it would be under his 175,
And now.
whatever it is, and
Okay,
everything.
so we're not, okay. Regards to the compliance officer, since Mayor, you're the compliance officer, can you explain to me what that is? And what the job duties entail, because I have no clue.
Absolutely nothing.
I mean, you're the compliance officer, what, for second, third year in a row?
Yep.
What does he actually do? I don't understand it. What's the compliance officer for the Borough of Victorians do? You've been doing it long enough, right? So, care to enlighten me?
Didn't have a question for you. Basically, all I did was. Nothing.
Nothing.
It's
This is just something that,
Everything versus.
right, this is
Basically
just
like a
a,
no-show job.
this is just, he doesn't get paid for it. This is just an appointment that the state says you have to make every year. They
But
need
that-
somebody that's gonna, you know, say, okay, this is what we're doing, or we need to do, and we're doing it.
That's in-
Other towns have compliance
That's in case
officers.
we have emergency going
Right.
on, natural disaster.
Yeah, but you
things like
really
that.
need to know what the definition of a compliance officer is. Now, in other towns, they have compliance officers, but their job duties include making sure that everybody follows and is in compliance with the law, whether it be a minor thing or a big thing. That could include the council, the clerk, or maybe the CFO, because like training's out of, date. Those are the things the compliance officer is supposed to do. That's what they do in other towns. Why you don't do that here and just say that it's a nothing job? That's a little bit more involved.
Gotta be done.
Comment, and I'll bring it up at the next meeting, but this thing with the planning board, you have a 9-member board. You do not have 9 members on there. You have 2 vacancies. And don't tell me the reason is because you have a
We go
forum.
over this every year too.
Yeah, we do, but this
Every year.
But this year, I'm actually gonna act upon it. I'm gonna go to the state, because you keep saying the same thing over and over. We have a 9-member board, it says
Okay.
shall be a 9-member board. There's a reason for
So
9
you have the
members.
planning board then.
You're not in compliance with our own ordinance that says 9-member board. And if you don't appoint anybody, it falls on the council. And that's why I'll bring it up at the next meeting, I will bring the ordinance with me. Then see what your answer is before I go to the state.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. I'd like a motion to, close the meeting.
So motion to close our meeting for public.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
I'd like